video stream. Yeah, it's not that. Yelling at inanimate objects.
Womp womp.
Whoa, stay focused. Don't autofocus you. Why does it always do that?
Ooh, the light derped hard.
Yeah.
Critically hard. The salmon.
There we go.
That's a fright. Checking that Twitch lag. Boop. Ah, 11 seconds Twitch lag. It's got lower.
Yeah, that's not bad. Ah, my leg. It itches. Itchy leg. Okay.
Pour some thiamine glycol on it.
I don't know what that is. I left my drink.
Me either. I'm not sure if thiamine actually will take a glycol.
There's barely any of this left anyway.
Unfortunately, I derped in ordering of the pizza, so it will be arriving during the show tonight. That was my bad. I really needed a nap.
Throwing the pizza.
Yeah, it won't be the first time we've done it. I like to avoid it when possible, but like I said, I just really needed that nap.
Could have messaged me back and I could have ordered it for the road.
That's fine.
And really, the hard part's hitting the road. My hands are sore.
Don't do that.
So many asphalt abrasions. But I got 6 new potholes.
Oh, well, that's something to be proud of. Thank you, Michael.
I have a plate when the pizza arriveth.
I'm just gonna eat it right out the box.
Like a savage.
I am savage.
Savages.
Barely even human. Wait.
Sandwiches.
So, good evening, Internet. It is 8:05 p.m. on Thursday, August 24th, 2017. I remembered what day it was. Yay. Points. And this is Thursday Throne. I'm your host, Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel.
Puntas de tiempo.
Remy is in a very cute spot right now, but unfortunately she is outside the view of the camera.
I need a reflective object. If I held it in front of me, they would see it.
Actually, you know what? When I've done shows from my desk, you've probably seen her up there. She's on the back of my chair again. She tends to go through cycles of what her favorite place is, and that's one of them. It's a very good place for a Remy, though. Anyway, Tonight we're going to be continuing Assassin's Creed Revelations. I'm really freaking tired, so I don't really remember where we left off last time, but I'm sure it'll all come back to me when I start playing. So let's do that.
We were doing things. I believe we were discussing the idea of taking notes, so we wouldn't have to be like, what the heck were we doing last time anymore? But we forgot.
Meh.
This is a slight bit ironic.
Who needs notes? Psh.
Yeah, we failed at fixing a memory problem because of memory. Yeah.
What is this? College?
What's that used term for it? Never-ending, lifelong learning. Well, granted, that was a college of engineering thing. Never stop absorbing information because it's everywhere and you're like a sponge and it tastes good. Delicious knowledge. Take a look. Eat a book. Delicious knowledge.
Eat a book. I'm trying to think of a way to what to rhyme so I could make that eat a dick.
I think I'm not going to assist you in that.
I don't blame you. I know I wouldn't if the roles were reversed. Oh, although speaking of reading Rainbow, Kat was over last night, and she showed us the best thing. It was Jimmy Fallon impersonating Jim Morrison and doing a fantastic job of it, singing the Reading Rainbow theme. Y'all should go look that video up later. It is incredible. That was kind of the case for back then. It was pretty typical.
I guess you'd had trouble tripping over mic cords when you was there?
I have no idea.
Still that thing?
Lots of music performers will do
Eking it all over the place.
weird stuff as they perform. Oh, you're just a black marketman.
Moving and holding himself like it hurts.
Like I remember the one time I went to see REM. It was really the only opportunity I had to go see him. Would have been more if I'd... Anyway, Michael Stipe his movements aren't that exaggerated, but they're not dissimilar. Kind of the swaying thing, and yeah. What the hell am I doing?
Chirping!
Very much so. Stop that. I always got to do things the hard way, Ezio. Well, that wasn't the best way to do that. It worked out, though. Mm-mm.
It was a late summoning.
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
There it is.
Would you mind getting it? You can sign for me. I've signed for you so many times. I've always signed my own name, so it probably doesn't matter.
Spera, little Silver. Even just a copper or two. Come, come.
Hey, rich people, leave some for those beggars. Come on. He said I'm a big fan of the burger, which was the pizza that we both got.
Remedies tried, tested, and true.
Okay, enough wandering aimlessly. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so there remain a few unrenovated places down there. Assassin's HQ. Mercenary HQ. That guy. Thieves HQ. Thieves HQ. Both of them? Okay. Weren't there some, like, Master Assassin Fight Club? The first rule of Fight Club is tell everybody about Fight Club. Okay, well, I will check on my minions.
The delivery guy really likes pickles.
Well, that didn't work.
Get the freaking Mountain Dew out of mine. Trade you.
Yeah, that doesn't go there.
Okay, I think this one's yours, unless the pickles are hiding on the inside.
Okay. Oh, hot.
Yep, there's pickles on there.
Okay.
I got a pix, yo.
We got cheeseburger pizzas, which are awesome.
What's he doing?
You're still begging from down there. Well, you know what? They just ignored the money that I tossed to them.
What did you do? Throw Byzantine coins?
No, real money. Real money. Real lightning.
Pizzas and cheeseburgers.
Mm-hmm.
Clumsy says, my connection isn't cheeseburgers to the ideal amount.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear your cheeseburgers are less than ideal.
Yeah, I think I've heard of some guys that can help you out with that. Like 3 or 4 of them, I think.
How many beggars are there? Have some money. And seriously, rich people, why do you have to pick up the money that I'm throwing down? Why do you have to pick up what I'm throwing down? Why are you smelling when I'm stepping in?
Throw down a feast.
Excuse for such recklessness.
Meow. Oops.
Sorry. earthquake damaged structures. Fatalities among scavengers and even official workmen continue to rise, greatly distressing the supply.
Yeah, I just ran right past that guy. Whoa, sorry. How did she not get knocked over? She is tough.
Also, I think you're doing some interesting side quests and stuff.
Oh, I'm always doing side quests. Never doing anything but side quests. That's how I roll.
Well, specifically, there are two like quest lines you'd open. They have like part one.
The Sentinel Part 2. One of your assassins has learned more information about the man known as the Sentinel. Time to take care of this traitor.
And the news of the Traitor Valley. Have you found him?
He found us, Mentor. Two of our brothers were kidnapped from this den earlier today. Now Vali is demanding that we hand over our property to the Templars.
No. Do not negotiate with men who use hostages as leverage. We hunt them down, and we eliminate them.
Then we should split up and search Galata now. We have little time to waste.
Use the weed eat the alley. At least like let some goats in there.
I was going to say goats are the era's weed eaters, I think.
In an entertainingly literal fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I heard of Windows doing that weird renter thing again.
Most interesting. Why?
Nope, nope.
Well, I'll be.
Well, that's certainly ambitious.
They suspect nothing.
Master Assassin.
Third game, now playing with buildings code.
This one does not meet the code. Condemn it.
Or it must have had an old condemned building once. What was strange is there was definitely a cat living there. Because I would regularly see a cat in the upper floors of this condemned building no one was allowed in. The cat? What are you living on? How are you getting in and out? This piece has secrets. You okay there, pal? You doing alright, Captain Gable? He's stuck. Look how stuck he is. Are you on a mission right now?
Yes.
And so you're messing with these guys for treasure?
No.
Do you need to get in?
I need to get in there.
Alright.
Guys. Seriously.
Well, that'll make a distraction.
I'm not sure it
Okay.
will. No.
Nope.
They did.
What do you call that bar?
After you.
Seriously? Those are some terrible thieves.
That was very stupid.
Wow, he's got a sharp saber. Got an odd feel.
Shoot. Oh well.
Victory shall be yours.
Freaking hell, Grenadiers was using sand attack. Rodriguez says, flashback to the assassin frantically writing a grant before death.
Belongs to me. But I will enjoy it.
That preceded by mission support a local scientist successful. Right up a research area.
Yeesh.
It's just disassembling people of that sort.
Mm-hmm. They don't have anything?
Well, yeah, they're thieves. They don't trust others not to steal.
Got to get out now! I'm getting out of here!
stop looting, guys. It's not doing much.
Sure it is.
Okay, there we go. But I'm just noting that when you stop to loot, you significantly increase the chance of one correction.
Yeah, well.
Instead of doing the reasonable thing and just getting out of
I have a new map to replace
the
the
zone.
A little thirsty. Relieve the fortress island.
Okay, there's going to be some dudes wandering past.
If only you had a smoke bomb at a time fuse or something. Or maybe, shit, there's one that just like emits a big pillar of smoke. It's just like a very distraction and check bomb.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's not it.
You okay there?
Got more, guys.
What devil has got hold of me?
I've brought down many better men than you.
What? They didn't die?
One did.
Well, because I stabbed him.
No, I mean, you got one of them good. You
Oh, okay.
Hurry! We must catch the man!
I haven't used the dagger very much.
Dude, an invisible guard sees you.
You might be right. Now here he comes.
Nice pathing, buddy.
Come, let me just.
Was it Vali who did this to you?
Mentor, forget me. You have fallen for a ruse. He captured me to draw assassins away from our headquarters. He will be on his way there now.
They disappeared. Ezio in the case of the disappearing corpses. Whoa.
Remember, you did the tree of parachutes.
Yeah, but that...
So parachutes are first.
Yeah, but it didn't... that fall was not what I was expecting to happen.
Proud citizens in their hour of need.
Oh,
We
hey.
must find it.
Why did he try to give you bomb parts?
I have no
No
idea.
client of mine will ever be caught under threat.
I should go around that tower.
I'm leaving, and I never...
You are a canny soldier, Ezio. But you alone are not enough to save this city.
I will follow from the rooftops.
Hey, it doesn't fall and kill everybody below it now.
My only son is struck by the
Not right now.
Once your creed was as vital to me as air and water.
No, he got him.
But when the Turks marched into Wallachia, and you assassins did nothing to stop it, how could I continue to believe? If a man's philosophy does not let him protect his people, his home, and his family, what good can it do for the world?
Peace be with you.
Claudia, I am now in possession of one of the Masyaf keys. And better still, I have discovered a map, encoded with signs and symbols, which I believe will lead me to the remaining keys. Its full meaning is a mystery to me, but I am thankful to have met a Venetian woman willing to help me decipher it. I must not overstate my successes. The Templars still hold one key hostage, and if I am to recover it, I may need more help than the assassins can provide. If I can make a friend in the Ottoman court, my access to the secrets of the city will improve greatly.
Hey, new items at the blacksmith.
Clank. Clunk.
A pleasant surprise, Ezio. We should trade stories if I'm not dead by this time tomorrow.
Is there a chance of that?
We learn that the Byzantines are planning to infiltrate Topkapi Palace now that Prince Suleiman has returned from his Hajj. If they do strike, it will be tonight at a cultural exposition the prince has organized.
So what is our plan?
Kardashim, this is not your fight. No need to snare yourself in the Ottoman affairs.
The Byzantines found a key beneath Topkapi Palace, and I would like to know how.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade, not interrogate him.
Trust me, Yusuf. Just tell me where to go.
Topkapi's main gate. We plan to dress as entertainers and walk right in.
I will find a disguise and meet you there.
Beat Yusuf to Topkapi Palace.
Why are you here? Get down!
Stop that. Ezio. Come on. Stink bomb.
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
Yeah. The stink bombs did not affect them. I don't think I missed.
Bring on now!
This hero's luck will hold, we pray, and when he plays his cards, he'll root out all the evildoers and then
punch them in the nose!
Right behind the guards. Oh, this is funny. No, no. Stop that!
Surround all the evildoers and punch them in the nose. Then we carry them unconsciously behind all the guards. You punch bards. Punch bards until you make a hole big enough to walk through.
Bring on the
Bards! 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 That's down. What if you could have knocked him out with that crotchal kick move?
I look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
My blade is too conspicuous on this outfit. Are you armed?
C'est le deal. You mark the targets, and we will take them out. You, know how to play that thing?
I learned a few chords when I was young.
When were you ever young?
Yeah, let's start the second game.
Young Cesare, I heard him say, could not be killed by man. So
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this evening's entertainment.
Any old Gerzek can carry an instrument around. Get lost. You sound like a dying cat.
Vieri, yes, he of Patsy fame, was just
What
as
is
mad
this?
as his old man. And
Where, Patsy?
just the same. The things I do to save the world.
What are you
rise
doing?
from time to time. Like learning how to
Hey,
play the
Kala.
lute.
Go in and
making
bother the
these
guests with that
words
noise.
rhyme. Cesare, oh Cesare, a man of great depravity, believed himself immortal till he had a date with gravity. Sing in praise of children, I will croon in praise of dames, I will chant in praise of mighty men when I recall their names. Before Rodrigo was the Pope, he was a man of vices, and once he gained the Holy See, he raised his vices prices. Traveling through Forli, I took her at her leisure. She said it's strictly business, such business was my pleasure. Proud Romagna's iron lady, a rose of tempered steel, will raise the ardor of a corpse and teach a stone to heal. Now my tactless minstrel, I sing of key for coins. If you spot me in the street, please kick me in the loins. Venezia's grim doge, a fierce and evil man, was just a trifle red of face when I upset his plan. There once was a man named Duccio, a rat with lecher's taste. Whenever he would show himself, my feast would find his face. Ostentinier, I beg you, let Byzantium endure. Constantine's corpse would turn at Istanbul the cure. No one understands my plight. The light.
This courtyard is clear.
But I do not see Prince Suleiman. Follow me.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze can melt a heart, you'll see. Beware the girls of Roma, lest fire.
What's what?
I couldn't.
Now this is a celebration. Suleiman, the Sultan's grandson and governor of Kefe. And he's only 17.
We met on the ship. He told me he was a student. And who is that?
His uncle, Shehzade Ahmed, the Sultan's favored son. He is grooming himself for the Sultanate as we speak.
Sherife! Saloniza!
Come. We have more Byzantines to find.
A minstrel's song, I've heard them say, brings maidens by the score.
Thank you for
But
coming.
luck deserts me when I play. I hasten to the door.
You play beautifully. Thank you.
Judge a lady's character, note well her company. If you wish to seem a sage, spend the night with me. Fair Lucrezia would not sage her appetite for lovers, but I suspect she would be fine with 2 or 3 more brothers. I can't believe I stand here and seeing my time I waste. But you who sit and smile at me sincerely have no taste. I'm dressed up like a jester. I act the fool and mine. All the actions of those I curse and run down all the time. I sing in Italiano, you understand no word. But My Greek is non-existent, and my Turkish is absurd. To judge a lady's character, not well her.
Oh, shoot. I was too slow.
Whoops. Pretty sure you don't need to button mash to get this thing like that.
Ostentinier, I beg you, let Byzantium endure. Constantine's corpse would turn, and Constantinople the cure. Oh, the beauties of Firenze can melt a heart to cheese. Beware the girls of Roma, lest fire you wish.
Such an exotic sound.
I can't believe I stand here and seeing my time I waste. But you who sit
He just stabbed them in front of everybody.
Sincerely,
I hope you are enjoying this.
Sprayed blood on you, probably.
I sing in Italiano, you understand no word. But my Greek is non-existent and my Turkish is absurd. I'm dressed up like a jester, I act the fool and mime. All the actions of those I curse and run down all the time. I'm a tactless minstrel, I sing off key for coins. If you spot me in the streets, please kick me in the loins. The things I do to save the world surprise me time to time. Like learning how to play the lute and making these words rhyme. Venezia's grim doge, a fierce and evil man.
It's wonderful to see you.
Just a trifle red of face when I have set his plan.
Well done, thank you.
Before Rodrigo was the Pope, he was a man of vices. And once he gained the Holy See, he raised his vices' prices. There once was a man named Duccio, a rat with lecher's taste. Whenever he would show himself, my feast would find his face. Young Cesare, I heard him say, could not be killed by man. So I tossed him through the air to see where he might land. No.
Seriously?
Why? I identified her. Nobody approached.
Identifying speed.
Right?
Other than the weird detection, I love this section.
Praise of children.
Yeah, this is pretty funny.
In praise of
That wasn't meant to
dames.
rhyme.
I will chant in praise of mighty men when I recall their names. Ostentinier, I beg you, let Byzantium
Thank you for
endure. Constantine's corpse would turn, and Constant.
Stoikasya! Clear the courtyard! Cesade Suleiman, take cover! Follow them! Isio!
How was I supposed to do it before that?
Do you use some kind of run the 7 move?
I tried?
So what's this guy fighting with? The broken loop?
Yes.
Get him! With a loop!
It is a relief to see you again, mio bel menestrello. Did I say that right?
Well enough. I hear you are a governor, too. Is there anything you do not do?
I do not talk to strangers. I am Suleiman.
Ezio Auditore.
Shazadem, are you injured?
Who is your captain, soldier?
Tarat Valete, he is away on an errand.
Clear this body and send the guests home.
Then summon Tariq to the Divan. Tariq Barlete is a captain in the Janissary Corps, the Sultan's elite soldiery.
They guard the Sultan, but not his family.
Not very well, evidently. Ezio, do you have some time to spare? I would like your opinion on something.
I will, once I change out of these rags.
Güzel, meet me when you are ready.
Well, I see you got exactly what you wanted.
And I misread that as beat yourself to copy Palace.
Yeah, it's kind of just punch yourself in such a way that you get to the palace via the rebound.
That sounds reasonable.
No, it doesn't. It's completely irrational.
Nah.
The square root of pi. Even more irrational than pi harmony.
Passing and leave only misery in their way. I am convinced.
And so, my friends, I kicked their butts and stabbed them in the nuts.
You have neglected your annual checkup, caused by a Greek revivalist gang, known as the Stewards of
It wasn't a hoedown.
Base or something?
Now, I am not fooling around.
That could be him. Best have a closer.
Oh, I'm a stupid minstrel. I sing and beg for coin. And if you see me in the street, please kick me in the loins. Kick him in the loins. I'm more entertained by that than I have any good reason to be.
Okay. One more slice and then I really should put this away. But I am hungry.
I stopped at 3. How many have you eaten?
This is 4.
Less than 6. Good. 6 would be too many. I really have like 2 slices for me to do that. I probably should have had 2. 'Cause there was a food truck today. It was a good sandwich. But there's also this potato salad, which I think used just ranch dressing for the sauce. Didn't taste bad, but it also tastes very, very energy dense and left me nearly passing out. That's more fuel than I needed. That's not good. Okay, I've had Flounder Florentine? How's Falchion Florentine?
Sigh.
Bearded Axe, the most dwarven of designs. Ah, but you're not heavy weapons getting it.
Nope. So I cannot be a French bastard.
Looks like it's used to cut fish.
stick.
Fast dagger is fast.
Yep. Briefly invisible Ezio. Ezio, the briefly invisible.
If I were briefly invisible, I would sneak past that baboon. Hey, it beats the real lyrics.
Yeah.
That doesn't imply a baboon.
Mm-hmm. Hey, would you grab me another drink, please?
I'm troubled by implicit simians.
Do please. Duples. Duplis. Thank you.
Stupid goose jerk guy from
1,000-Year Door, yep. The same.
who stole the concept of urine and hid it away in his castle of dung.
Dumb Castle. Master of something.
Business opportunities.
Business.
That sounds weirdly mafia-esque. Build a foundry, because who doesn't like steel?
Right? I love steel. I like to steal and I like to kill. And I misread that as support a local dentist. I want to be a dentist.
Support a local dentist. Buy a lot of Halloween candy and keep it in a tub and eat it all year. You'll buy that dentist a speedboat before you know it.
A spout. What percentage was it at? 23%? Yeah, let's do that one.
Tuppence. Tuppence. I'm not sure what the heck we're feeding them. It only costs tuppence. This might not be solving the malnutrition issue, actually.
37. I can't afford any of those. But I only need.
Why is deliver a report one of the highest ranking ones down there?
I don't know.
Deliver a report.
DPS report?
Deliver a retort.
A DPS report?
No, you don't, Edward.
33.
Coal dust. What? Something involving black lung? Not the blung. Everyone says Implicit Simian sounds like a band name.
Or at least an album title.
In the race. Yes,
Mentor,
guy.
I am told you still have the speed and strength of a 20-year-old.
I try to keep healthy.
Then how about a race? I could use a bit of exercise.
You begin, and I will follow.
The freshest and most robust of candidates.
Oh, really?
It took.
Well, that was the first of a chain, I'm sure.
That Templar is up to something. We should track him.
Oh, now there's the guy. Don't be detected. Remember, it's don't be detected, not immediately get detected.
Right.
Big difference.
Big difference.
More the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, how do you do the thing where you kind of like lean behind an obstacle?
Be an NPC, I think.
Yeah. Kid, where'd you go? Like in the attic?
There's a walkway there. A walkway.
Hey, look, got a flame. Neat.
Yep. It's the gypsies there.
How's
They
that
have
kerosene taste, buddy?
delicious.
Do you even have kerosene yet? What are you breathing? Do you like alcohol? It's alcohol. Oh, the flame's kind of red-orange to be alcohol.
What's got into him?
What is he spitting for that fire breathing?
Do not let him escape.
I can stop him, Mentor.
Kill the big bar. Huh. Usually you don't have to kill the
Is there a
big
reason for this view? Most interesting.
He was holding this, Mentor. It must belong to the Vizier he robbed.
You take care of this body. I will return this document.
That's not what I was trying to do at all. Oops, sorry, buddy. Nothing.
Well, what? What? You didn't... What?
I believe this belongs to you.
Ah, you have spared me much humiliation before the Sublime Port. Thank you, Effendim. And is that the young assassin who aided you today?
Enjoy the rest of your day.
response.
A bit.
And who did he say it to?
Wait, what?
Did he say it to them both, but with different meanings?
Is this the young assassin who...
No, I mean the enjoy the rest of your day remark.
No, it was directed at the guy.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm out of money. That's right. Well, not out, but
Yeah, you're sitting on 2K.
yeah.
You could go do... make a weird shooter RPG. With too many grenades. Weird grenades. And an annoying robot. Gotta have an annoying robot. Beep boop, suckers, it's annoying robot o'clock.
That didn't work.
Beep it.
That is most unusual.
You're most unusual.
What? Strength.
Friggin'.
Nicholas said, deliver a report of gunfire. Ho ho! Now, is the report a crack or the echo thereof?
I forget.
Why does the word report sound more like you're like moving a vessel somewhere? Yeah, we needed to report this vessel from Butts Harbor to the Bay of Cheese.
Oh, whoops.
Butts Harbor dock is kind of rotting a bit.
Hey, SNB.
Don't mind me.
Don't I know you? Hey, I want to talk
No,
to
you
you.
don't. Bye.
He's getting away. Fresco leeches. Who requires bleeding?
Not me.
I do.
My humors are
Hilarious.
reasonably priced is not the phrase I was looking for.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you thought it'd be a good idea to walk past those guys.
I thought I was outside.
Oh, where'd the small army come from? Okay, bye now. Bye, have a wonderful time.
Don't forget to write. Don't be a stranger.
You got a crazy arch arrows briefly made it look like they were above you.
Why wasn't that button working? Oh wait, they all stopped anyway.
Yep, you're safe. Lady Shredder there isn't gonna tell anyone. She's too busy plotting against turtles for some reason.
Oh, that's certainly
Speaking of turtles, have you noticed all the turtles on the road of late?
No?
Just me then.
Yep.
I keep seeing turtles crossing the road dangerously.
Where?
Places. At 36th. And
Mia cara, the strings of fate have drawn us together. Two Italiani, lost and alone in the Orient. Do you not feel the magnetismo?
I feel many things, Messere. Nausea above all.
Is this man bothering you, Sophia?
Excuse me, Messere, but the lady and I are... Oh! Oh! Il diavolo in persona! Stay back!
Duccio, a pleasure.
Run, Buonadonna! Run for your life!
Who was that?
Un cane. He was engaged to my sister many years ago.
Oh, that was him?
And what
This is dumb arse.
Cazzo was engaged to 6 others. Chiedovenia. So what brings you to these docks?
I took a break from my work to retrieve a package, but here they claim the captain's papers are not in order, so I wait. Che seccatura. I could be here all day.
Let me see what I can do. I know a few ways to bend the rules.
Do you now?
See, I will meet you back at your shop.
Fourth part of the road? Okay, now they're making references to not making much sense. What are the first, second, and third parts of the world?
That didn't work. Get the table hit a button.
It's like mostly silicate. Also a lot of water, air.
You're
trying to say the fourth part is bribery? It's bribery that makes the world go.
There are 2 songs that I could follow that up with.
It's a captaincy that makes the world go round and round.
You can keep your Marxist ways, for it's only just a phase. It's money, money, money makes the world go round.
Monkey! Sorry, I had to make it weirder. Yeah, I said monkey at the end.
Jungle monkey. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo.
Money monkeys, chip with cash. That's utterly inappropriate. I guess a columnist with cash? It's a chip's ape. Heck, that guy's an ape.
I'd say you're an ape, but I mean...
That's true.
Yes. Whoa, someone sees me.
We're like high apes. Apes that have seen the light of the trees. Oh, wrong kind of high. Come down.
Yeah. I was quite hungry, so I ate more than I usually do. But I didn't eat the whole thing, so...
Nice day for a swim, huh, pal?
Dang it, there was a brief span there where I could have grabbed him. He will come back.
Just throw a commode onto the deck. That'll confuse him enough.
How about a Komodo dragon?
How will the poor lizard get off? He's stuck on the boat. Where's that gangplank over there? If there's a ramp down leading off the boat, I guess the lizard will be fine. They'll proceed to rampage around town like a miniature Godzilla, but it'll be fine.
I'll rampage down the ramp.
Miniature Godzilla. Yeah! gonna say, oh no, there goes Istanbul. Nature cuts. Where's that?
Via Santo. Perfecto.
Aha! Okay, there's bending the rules, and then there's just literally taking stuff physically off the boat. That's like if you got like a truckload of cheese and sell them to customers, and one of the wheels is yours, just busting into the truck and taking your wheel. Going home.
Taking my wheel and going home.
You're not exactly out of the port yet.
Well, I'm out of that port. This is just like a dock
Well, that was
for
tier 1,
small
tier
boats.
2. Why are there heavy cannons pointing at where the small boats go?
They're pointing past the small boats. Ezio, there is a pier right there.
There's a duck right there.
Quack.
Quack. Oh, Tom Scott's silly duck story.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was surprised that the duck looked up at him and quacked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the duck is aware you just took it somewhere, and it's also aware that you just freed it. So naturally it's going to look you in the eyes, yell something, and flap off. I mean, what would you expect a duck to do in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do in that situation?
Gears is good. Bursa needs some work, but that's in process. That'll do the trick. Most of it, anyway.
You were in a box and a duck took the lid off the box.
I would be very confused if that happened.
I would look up at the duck, make a startled noise, jump out and run off. Ah! Giant duck! And the giant duck would have a weird story to tell its mates at duck college. Ooh, an extra slot. I hear they make machines.
Who makes machines?
Slot machine. They make machines of slots.
Oh.
Or the feature slots in some many. Fun fact, stopping the presses is actually physically terrible for them. Like you press that button, you get oil spurting all over the. All over the printing room, and the whole mess is in. The whole mess needs repair. It's inoperable for weeks. Basically, you shouldn't yell that. Unless it's WordPress, then yeah, stop that. WordPress is eminently hackable. Don't use it. Did I see something in the about Furious?
Yep.
Is interesting new explosives.
Not yet.
I don't see why.
He wants me to survey things, which I have my assassins off doing right now.
Oh, okay. Of course he does. He's a map guy.
A cartographer?
Yeah, a guy that writes cards.
I can't talk.
He just inscribes carts on things. That's cartography, right?
Totally.
It's like meteorology. It's the study of rocks from space briefly turning into fiery streaks in the atmosphere.
Well, I mean, meteorology does frequently involve streaks in the atmosphere.
Those are like slightly compressed orbs.
Are they?
We were talking about raindrops, right?
No.
Oh. Oh, those are more like feathery lanes and vice versa.
Still not talking about the same thing.
Contras?
No.
Cirrus clouds.
No.
Clouds.
No.
Clowns?
No.
Sorry, I had to that one. Crepuscular rays?
No.
Lenticular clouds.
I already said not clouds.
Oh, lenticular clowns.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't want to know. I assume cotton candy's involved in a way I don't that most of the time disturbing.
Okay, so this time, do you actually not know what I'm going for, or are you just drawing it out?
I'm kind of running out of streaks in the sky. I'm a little confused. What the heck? You must be. Why is that shit like long?
No, get back in there.
That's one way to come out smelling like a chrysanthemum.
Those aren't chrysanthemums.
Well, yeah, that's why I said chrysanthemum.
That's not a thing.
Oh.
Must have been a local after all.
I don't know what kind of flower that actually is.
I'm not sure
It's
either.
pretty. It appears to be pollinating everywhere.
As flowers are wont to do.
Disgusting. Shameless display. Yes, I'm really unclear what kind of streaks in the atmosphere you're talking about now.
Lightning.
Oh. Streamers of plasma. Okay.
Salute, Ezio. Any luck?
Mademoiselle Sofia Sartor, Libraia, Costantinopoli.
Oh no, look at the damage. Did they use this to fight off pirates? Well, so far so good. Ah, beautiful, no? This is a print of a map by Martin Walsemüller. See here? The new lands, described by Messer Amerigo Vespucci.
Or Cristoforo Colombo. History has a strange way of unfolding.
What do you make of this body of water here?
A new ocean, perhaps. Most of the scholars I know claim the size of the globe has been underestimated.
Incredibile. The more we learn about the world, the less we seem to know. Well, you honored your promise. Here's mine fulfilled. If we are correct, this should show you the location of the first book. I must admit, my head is swimming with the prospect of seeing these books. This is knowledge the world has lost, and must have again. Perhaps I could print a few copies to distribute myself. A small run of 50 or so, that should be enough. Perché ridi?
Forgive me. It is a joy to see someone with a passion so personal and noble. It is inspiring.
Goodness, where's this coming from?
Grazie, Sofia. I will return.
The weird looks in her eyes while she was facing her donkey. Also, good job holding back on the spoilers there, Etio. Considering you've seen the real map. I mean, I suppose you could argue that the New Ocean thing is a little bit of a spoiler, but as I recall at the time, that was a theory. It just happened to be correct. Not the ocean was that new, really. It's been there for quite a while. I think the Atlantic's younger.
Luftwaffe cannot be held responsible or in any way financially liable for related.
Man, if only they'd shown up there for the big RC that used to be Oklahoma. Wait, the big RC that Oklahoma used to be. There we go.
Will you not part with...
Oh, so close!
What would you do with it?
Add it to my collection.
Relieve the torment I bear. Or just
Where would you put it?
Well, I wouldn't put it anywhere.
This big?
money.
Have fun, ladies. Bye. Drink it all in one place. And seriously, if you're gonna use it to go on a bender, make it a crawl. Make it worth your while. Try different things.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
Made in Mexico. And very weird. He wasn't made in Ciudad de Juarez, was he?
I have no
That
idea.
would just be silly.
I mean, Juarez is a pretty big city.
Yeah, but it's mainly known for like being the border city.
Yeah. Nope.
That was an optimistic hooking sense in there. It's like,
Yeah, it kind of
maybe?
was.
No. that was very hopeful. That was kind of like putting the landing legs down early.
Really can't afford. Well, of course,
Well,
it's the
heck.
Hagia Sophia.
They can afford the Hajj.
That Hajj means something.
No, not H-A-D-J. I mean H-A-G. I guess it would be hag, but I don't want to say hag. That sounds dumb. I definitely don't want to call Sophia a hag. Really don't want to say that to a redhead like that. Doesn't really make sense. She appears to be in like maybe her late 20s. What's that? One of these days, Ezio's going to climb an arrow slit like that and just get shot in the nuts. Just crossbow bolt right in the jump protector gun. And be like, ow! Glad I wear that. Also, ow. Birds are weird. Hello? Is anyone home? Candygram.
Candygram.
What the heck is this shiny arts that... Welcome to the Vortex.
Niccolo Polo hid a book near Hagia Sophia containing clues to Amasyaf Key's location. Use the Polo symbols to reveal it.
Use the Play-Doh symbols to reveal it.
The Polo symbols.
It's a picture of a chicken! Where are the chicken symbols? I think that's a chicken symbol. That's guard pass.
Yeah.
There's chicken symbols. Go, gadget, parachute. Oh, I think you're probably done. You're actually here to get to the viewpoint, right?
What? No, I've already gotten the viewpoint.
Oh, go, gadget, parachute then. Whee!
Whee! Oh.
Why?
I mean, that works too. Parachute would have been better, but that works too.
Ooh, Jen.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, piece of candy.
Wanted to do something really cool, but it didn't let you do the cool thing because it had a thing that it wanted to do. But at least you got to defrag the animals a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how long it's been since they've run scan this kind.
Dang it. Come on now.
I'm not sure the Templars are very good at, like, tech maintenance. Now, did it not get soaked?
Tower
Oh, no, you
unlocked.
unlocked the ice cream tower.
No, not gelato.
Gallada.
Wait, what?
Spanish for ice cream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It might not be exactly Gallada, but it's really close. Ice cream tower. Who needs a code? Ice cream tower, gonna eat it alone.
Okay.
Ice cream tower. Oh, got my head. Ice cream tower. That was a bad idea for a head.
He must be completely insane.
What? He had a parachute.
Yeah.
Also, shouldn't you have been going, oh dear crud, what the heck was that thing that guy was holding? And or you're like, well, what just happened? He was... What's with the floating guy? You know, instead of questioning the sanity of the mysterious magic floating guy with the weird pyramidal canvas. I'm trying to bring my thought into this foolishness. Which I suppose is not what I should be doing. But I can't help. I can't stop thinking. That's what I do. I think and I know things. But I don't drink. That might be why I still know things. I hear drinking makes you forget stuff.
Yeah, only to excess. Everything in moderation, you know?
Yeah, but how come I'm the guy that remembers his high school physics class?
So do I.
Ulfur.
Sulfur. Write that down. Write that down in your copybooks now.
No. Oh boy, what if the assassins had some sulfane?
Yeah.
I've spotted the target. Beam. Target eliminated. I've disintegrated the target. Or they could use piles of intelligent calcium to spy on the Templars.
Intelligent calcium? Oh yeah, that was another thing from the thing.
Yeah, remember Helvetica Syndrome?
Yeah.
Breathe, burn, breathe, burn.
It's at 34%, so...
Look Around You was great.
It was.
I wish I had, like, kept up with the other stuff those people did so I could continue to support them through time.
Mm-hmm.
But I've literally lost track of... I don't even know who they were exactly.
I'm not sure either.
Like some dorks.
Pretty much.
What's the problem? If you don't support some dorks, then you have stuff like Kids in the Hall and Mr. Show going away because no one watches them. Of course, that's largely because they had terrible time slots.
Yeah.
It's like either something else was on that you were already going to watch, or you had to go do something. You got right at dinner or something, or
dinner
shortly before bed, or some other thing made it a bit of a nope. Not only that, but I had to compete with my old copy of Mario 3.
Hmm.
And Mega Man X1. And other games that I played to utter excess over and over and over. Oh yes, and let's not forget Mega Man 3. Oh boy, I played this a million times.
And thank you.
Jumping and shooting. Putting something heavy on the right D-pad button of controller 2 for super jumps and using infinite pits as trampolines.
Now, was that a bug, or was that just like a debug feature that was left in?
I wanted to say it was a debug feature, but I didn't get into that.
Okay. Because that would make sense, but I could also see it being a bug. It would be weird, but...
It did, however, expose one glitch on Mario.
Oh?
There were two different lines in the pits. Going below the first line dropped your health to 0 and made the do thing happen in the game in the level music. Whoops. It's like you get the death sound effects and all of your energy would be gone, and the stage's music would stop. But the actual for some reason, the trigger to end the stage proper and count the death, like reduce your number of remaining mans, mega, as it were. That line was barely somewhere below it. So, using the infinite pitch trampoline exploit, one could get themselves in a state where you're basically playing an undead robot. Because you had no health, your health cannot drop to 0 again. So enemies could strike you, you'd take the damage, like the damage animation would happen, the pushback, the temporary iframes, all of it. But there's no health to lose, so you wouldn't actually lose any. And you also wouldn't die again. Because the game already considered the object dead. So again, since the transition didn't happen, apparently the transition was the trigger to exit the stage, you wouldn't be able to actually die. And everything would be really eerie, because like the jump sound effect would be... And I think you couldn't shoot either. You had to be alive to shoot. So you could run around and just go through enemies pretty much, but you couldn't kill anything anymore. And if I remember right, the boss door wouldn't open. I could be wrong about that. I would need my old copy of Mega Man 3 and an NES to find out, I suppose.
Well, we have one of those. Oh God!
What about Bree says Dairy Farmer sends her hellos.
Hello.
Hellos. Buy some more shoots.
I should. I should shoots to see.
A parachute to see. What's up there? There's something blue up there. What's the blue thing on top of Ice Cream Tower?
Galetta. That's what it is.
Ah.
Ice cream, that is, not what the blue thing is.
That's what I presumed, but the second thing is funnier, so I should have made that joke.
Yeah. Yeah, the blue thing is Galetta.
Just a big pile of it. Been up there a while, actually. A little melty. Very flies.
The word melty just makes me think of the story my dad tells about his first job.
Oh dear.
He worked at Baskin Robbins, and one night he accidentally failed to fully close the freezer door. And the next day, they started calling him McMelty.
Now it's just trolling me. Like, hope you have to step over here now.
Oh, hey, wait, I've still got that crappy Warhammer equipped. I forgot to switch back.
Warhammer.
Oh, well. Real quick, before I kick that timer off, I have to go record my life.
A clue left behind by the chickens has brought us to the ice cream tower. Investigate the tower, but be careful! I'm told it's really disturbing when I work my jaw while I laugh like that. And here, you see a brush full of cat hair.
You don't need to. You don't need to show the internet everything that's sitting around the room.
Well, yes, but I was also doing this.
That's probably barely visible over there.
Distressingly, that's what she said.
That is pretty distressing. Well, that's fun. Seriously? Most of the weight had already dropped off.
What is this, Catherine?
Ezio is the assassin.
Cannot deny.
Whee!
That's some elbowy, wristy times.
Shoulder sockets.
Hey, it's the double arches. I guess they're building McDonald's down here. It's kind of weird. Is Scotland even a thing yet?
I believe so.
I physically yes, but is it?
Is it called Scotland? I don't know.
Are there kingdoms of the English and the Scots?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or is it still Gaelic as Africa? Hey! Sure hope the keystone doesn't fall out.
Oh, it would have a difficult time doing that, since it's wider at the top.
I thought it was taller.
Yes, it's taller at the top.
Beverly, Tele 5. Yes.
Tele 5, yeah.
Whee! Zip lines are great. Oh, geez, curtain. Oh, it's got spiders. Oh, they're in everything.
Alright, I have a time limit. Well, not a time limit so much as a time suggestion.
A time guideline. A timeline.
A timeline. That means something entirely different. That's... What?
What?
Did you not like Daniel singing?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Oops.
No.
always hating when you do something exactly wrong. Like the freaking Hubble main mirror. This mirror has been polished perfectly to a tolerance of something obscenely small. To the wrong diameter. Oops. Well, thanks to optics, we can fix it by sending up a module of some other mirrors. Thanks, optics.
Optics. That was very silly. Alright, come on. Camera, cooperate with me.
Like the one says, time asymptote? Created by Ezio, hanging by one arm after sliding. This was not turning out to be my hit. Oh, now everything's all moist. The zip line's moist. It's really slow, not as fun. Oh good, someone assassinated me.
Assassinate a bunker.
That reminds me. Was there something that was like calling red ears red asymptotes or anything?
What?
You know, the ends of low red asymptotes.
I have not heard that before. Jeez, I'm glad this is a cutscene and not something I'm actually having to play through.
Apparently that scaffold was a little too scaffold old. Soup line! Get in the soup line. Not the soup line, the soup line. Articulating zip lines. High effects budget, high effects budget. I love land.
It's so bad.
I didn't do it.
Only to deliver mail.
I certainly don't shed. Well, much. I don't shed on the stairs. This looks safe.
So safe.
Jeez, look at it. Flapping, dangling. This is gonna fall over, isn't it? Nope, no, it's it. Finding broken timber's gonna get a splinter.
I don't know about Ezio, but I'm getting too old for this shit.
Dirty splinters. Splinters sounds crazy if you're made martial arts. What? Darn! Jeez! Freaking stupid wood. Falling. You mean survive the caverns below ice cream?
Right?
God dang, Mark Chicken, what were you doing down here?
I'll find hidden secrets after I find obvious secrets. Yeah.
Public secrets. Today on Not How You Do Encryption.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's just the honeypot, you know?
What if there's cheese at the bottom of it?
Then it's fondue.
Someone's gonna have to investigate it. Someone can put cheese at the bottom. Well, that's a one-use hidden door.
got close. Probably could have done it. If I'd been less...
Everyone says Candyland has never been so dangerous. I don't know, that fudge swamp looked pretty sicky. Hey everybody! Don't mind me! Have a nice day.
Just a sewer worker. Nothing interesting.
Just, you know, I gotta carry this Warhammer because have you seen the rats down there? Rain! Make it rain gold. No.
Nope.
Took you a shard.
It did.
But yep, nope.
Yep, nope.
Yo.
Archimedes!
Ugh.
Euclid! Diogenes!
Parallel Lives by Plutarch.
Lives that never met until they came to the surface of a sphere.
And the Metamorphoses.
It's about a man who grew up into an ape. Which makes it silly because secretly he was an ape the whole time.
Pleasure doing business.
Don't spoil the ending.
But the ending's silly. It's not a the character wasn't a neotenous.
My brother is deadly and my brother out of my way.
I am not above
Don't worry about Metamorphoses. It's like it's something involving axolotls. I feel like Metamorphoses should have been like a story about like various larvae growing up. Just following like a tassel, a grub. Watching them pupate. Gotta have a caterpillar. Just like very quicker slide around.
They were at 60%.
The moderately hungry butterfly larva.
King Manuel I of Portugal, a pious and credulous man, is paying large sums of money to fund these missionary expeditions, not realizing the Templars are diverting the money to their cause. Liberate this money from its owners and put it to better use.
What's a better use for the money, you ask? Why, courtesans and blow! I'm not sure what blow is in this particular context.
They probably hadn't discovered cocaine yet.
What?
I'm not sure that either, but I don't know exactly when that was discovered, really.
That was when the kid and their assassin said be hashish.
Yeah, you're right.
Courtesans and hash. And then they would brown the hash. And discover a new kind of breakfast food.
That's terrible. No, stop. There we go.
And cover it in, like, a terrible concoction of fish paste and nuts. They can hear you almost getting it. So close.
Locks?
No.
I don't know.
The original form of ketchup.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Before the English got a hold of it and turned it into a mushroom monstrosity. And then it kind of exploded from there with all kinds of fruits and nuts.
No money.
Perhaps later.
Tomato ketchup was mainly popularized because people in America thought that it was dangerous to eat fresh tomatoes.
Yep.
So in order to make tomatoes saleable, they made a tasty, weird sauce out of it.
Do you know why people thought tomatoes were dangerous to eat?
Yeah, because rich people were getting poisoned by them because the acid was leaching lead out of their pewter plates.
Yup.
That's what they get for being rich. Lead poisoning. Remember, kids, don't make too much money or you too will get lead poison.
And gout.
In fact, you're much more likely to get gout. Just ask Ben Franklin.
Although that's not so much the case anymore.
He wrote poems about Lady Gout.
It is difficult to get gout these days, but it is possible.
I think it's a lot more treatable, though.
Yeah, it is. And it also has a lot less to do with class.
I forget if it's outright curable or not. Like, I know the Black Plague is eminently curable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one dies. Once they realize that you have the plague, they just give you some antibiotics. And it just goes the F away. Like one says, I would have guessed tomatoes are part of the nightshade family rather than the lead plate thing. That was part of it.
That was why people
You
thought
held fire in your hand, old man.
that was
It should have been destroyed.
additional parts of why they thought
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Forgive me for this, Mentor. But the apple corrupted you, and through you it would have corrupted us. For us to live, you had to die.
Says the man who then used the apple for decades.
Is it truly over? Is that sorcerer dead?
He was no sorcerer. Just an ordinary man in command of illusions. Have you prepared the pyre?
I have, but... Altair, some of the men will not stand for such a thing.
Let me handle it.
Altair has killed his mentor Al-Mualim for betraying the assassins. Make sure Al-Mualim is truly dead, and that the assassins understand why.
He killed us in Santa duel, and he wouldn't say why.
Altair,
Are you fit to travel?
Altair.
Well enough. Yes.
I asked Malik to ride to Jerusalem with news of Al-Mulim's death. Would you ride to Acre and do the same?
Of course.
Pardon me, excuse me. Comes there. Pardon me.
How did it come to this?
Cold soup.
My mind was clear, but my body, it would not move.
Was our mentor the cause of this confusion?
I do not believe it.
6'7". Little,
Filled his allies with fee.
Hey, that's good. Wait, allies?
What happened here?
Our mentor deceived us all. The Templars corrupted him.
Where is your proof?
Walk with me, Abbas, and I will explain.
And if I find your answers wanting?
I will talk until you are satisfied.
We'll start talking.
Do you remember the artifact we recovered from Robert de Sable in Solomon's temple?
The artifact you were sent to retrieve, but others delivered?
Yes. It is a Templar tool. The Apple of Eden. It can conjure illusions and control men's minds. A deadly weapon.
And you believe Al-Mualim fell under its spell?
I do.
Today he used the apple to enslave Masyaf. You saw that for yourself.
I do not know what I saw.
Listen, Abbas. The apple is safe in Al-Mulim's study. When I'm finished here, I will show you all I...
Altair! No! Old man on fire.
I must know that he cannot return.
But this is not our way. To burn a man's body is forbidden. Defiler!
Hear me out. This body could be another one of Al-Mulim's phantoms. I must be certain.
Lies! All your life, you have made a mockery of our creed. You bend the rules to suit your whims, while belittling and humiliating those around you. Restrain him!
Did you not hear him? Al-Mualim is bewitched.
Ah!
Okay, then.
You can't just do whatever you please, you
Don't kill thing. Hold R2 and press something when you're going to attack.
I will do anything. Break your face.
Oh.
All right, you win. Stay away from me. What do you think you're doing? No need to kill me. We could be friends. And you could just let me go. No good. I will do anything. Just let me go. Not get through.
What did I tell you, Altair?
Abbas! Stop!
What did you think would happen when you murdered our beloved mentor?
You loved Al-Mulim less than anyone! You blamed him for all your misfortune, even your father's suicide.
My father was a hero!
This is not the time to quarrel over the past. We must decide what to do with that weapon.
Whatever this artifact is capable of, you are not worthy to wield it!
No man is.
It is beautiful, is it not?
He just hit himself with it?
It was too much for him.
Let's kick his butt.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course it's charging and going out. The trick is make sure you're on stable ground when it goes off.
What? Oh, come on. I was taking the easy route out.
Maybe text along the lines of something about climbing. Yeah, I think you gotta climb.
Yeah.
Those are to be on stable ground when it goes.
Good enough. Keep climbing. I didn't say stop. That's not it. Oh, seriously? I don't like what I see. That, no, stop that. Yes.
Which time being longer?
Maybe?
was it? Are they dead? Forgive me. I did not know.
He told you.
Have you anything to teach us? Or won't you lead us all to ruin?
Crazy Machine just got stuck in the on position from the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
Altair. Barely 26 and already a Grandmaster in command of a divided order. How does one cope with such responsibility and unlimited power?
What the crap was that thing that just floated by?
Just a mote of dust.
Like one says, hold R2 and press valid modem sounds as your opponent attacks. Yes, hold R2 and press as your opponent attacks. It's a very condensed little glyph, isn't it?
A zap. That's mean looking.
It's got a chain. Is that a mace or a flail?
It's a mace.
Is it a man?
No, definitely not.
Like, did it arrive via post? Get? Was it in session? Was it transmitted using soap?
Now wait a second. I thought...
What?
Oh, okay, I guess... maybe that mace is the best thing that I have access to right now.
Why is everything only got one flurp of damage?
I don't know.
To be of service.
And it was briefly a floating crossbow.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I believe we're going to replace... Or that's the hammer, which you replace it, right? Kurdish John Blair.
Tell your friends about me.
You need to visit this other shop to get some more parachutes.
Mm-hmm. Let's go this way first. We'll go towards the one that's slightly further away. So that on the route I can check my bank balance. Still nothing.
Don't worry, I'll be here.
And I think several missions completed while I was in that cutscene.
And ask the pigeons.
What do you know?
Shh. Secret squirrel. Tell no one.
Okay, another 9 minutes left in that, which will take them down to 0%, like that. Reclaim the city, 1 star. I will send an assassin.
Are you going to just kind of walk into town
And say, mine now. Ah. Dang it.
You could tie like an assassin symbol to a pigeon, you could probably retake the city. With the pigeon. Pigeon shows up holding a banner. Like, oh, guess the assassin's here now. Cool.
Oh wait, I spent all of my money.
Care for a little hair of the cat?
What?
Care for a little hair of the cat?
No.
Hair of the cat. Yeah.
What all do we have going on the map? Scoob. Wait, I forgot to look for a thing that should be nearby. I guess that's the closest one.
Swirling vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Swirl text. It's like when you get an SMS message from a tree-dwelling rodent. A squirrel text.
Look around.
Just look around.
Stop moving.
Where's the fart? Yes, there we go. That was dopey. Seattle List of Steve. You were here earlier. What's next? Gem Spire? Mary's Minaret?
More books.
The Pillars of Peat?
Okay, so southwest one.
Kurt's Rock? The Travels of Mark the Chicken.
Oh, right, Marco Pollo. Marco Pollo.
I wasn't talking about you.
I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I was just really confused. Hey, Vince. Hey, Vince, why don't you come up here and be on the internet?
Do not play near any walls not yet repaired. Just because the earthquake did not bring them down does not mean they would not crush children who do not listen.
What? Is the Herald just like ranting?
I don't know.
Wait a second.
I have a new mercenary based on
Ooh. Ezio. Church 2. Revenge of the Church. Wow, that's shiny. That is not even the direction that I was pushing.
Are you sure it's not a pig?
Yes, German, I'm sure it's not a pig. The Flute Girl.
What?
That's the name of the book.
Oh. Okay. Whee!
Y'all, if I had just... I was about to say if I just rolled with that, not meaning to make a joke about how I did roll, it would have looked kind of cool rather than the quick herky-jerk stop-start thing that happened.
Wait. From where? Why the...
Can't catch me on Zipline Man! Oh, they use Zipline too. Okie doke. Yes, buddy.
Yes, give it.
Oh crap.
He knows you're there.
Oh god!
This is friend Muscety Mike.
As our glorious Sultan is otherwise occupied. But if you lost your mind, be gone from you won't get away again.
Muscety Mike has more muscles than a bike.
Go, go! Die!
It shouldn't have any, it's just two wheels and a frame.
Nope. Well, screw it. Ah.
You know, you shouldn't chase an assassin into a dark alley. Well, not as very dark, but there's not a lot of... Never mind! There's some...
Stop that. Jesus.
He's not using very strong explosives. Jeez, they're annoying though. Oh my goodness! Yeah, you can run home if you like, guy. I'm not gonna stop you. Just if you wanna throw bombs.
And it's clean again, somehow.
Thirsty limestone, I suppose. The mace drank the blood.
Ooh.
Plus, I made it a little more powerful. On the minus side? Ooh.
Oops, I was not paying attention to where I was going.
Oh, speaking of mace, one of the oldest published ketchup recipes has maces in green.
Wait, what?
Mace is a spice. It used to commonly be used.
Weird.
In fact, let me dredgify up that ketchup bar. If I were using my own browser, I'd be doing this by typing W-ketchup. This one has bismuth.
Bismuth since she's Sailor Moon.
Steven Universe spoilers. Ketchup. Not ketamine. That's a very different substance.
Very.
The sweet and tangy sauce, not the weird drug.
What a weird drug.
Oh god. Mushroom ketchup. You should see the mushroom ketchup.
I've seen it before. Oh, that is gloppier than I remember.
Is that not anathema? That is disgusting. It looks like Pete.
That's not a very nice thing to say about Pete.
It looks like manure. Big bucket of poo.
I'm sure Pete would say the same thing about you if he knew you were talking about him like that.
Many variations of ketchup were created, but the tomato-based version did not appear until about a century later after other types. One version of the recipe was created by Sandy Addison and published in the American cookbook The Sugar House Book. Quote, get the tomatoes quite ripe on a dry day. Squeeze them with your hands till reduced to a pulp. Then put half a pound of fine salt to 100 tomatoes and boil them for 2 hours. Stir them to prevent burning. While hot, press them through a fine sieve with a silver spoon, for some reason, specifically a silver spoon, till naught but the skin remains. Then add a little mace, 3 nutmegs, allspice, cloves, cinnamon, ginger, and pepper to taste. 3 nutmegs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use a nutmeg syringe for that? Just inject 3 whole nutmegs?
But yeah, silver is, if I remember right, it's something that was made, that's, you know, the reason we have silverware is because silver was not particularly reactive with anything that was eaten, and so didn't taste particularly metallic.
Yeah, it reacts with the air pretty readily.
Yeah. Which is why you have to polish it. But then came stainless steel.
And then the metallic taste came back.
Well, no.
Yeah, if stainless steel gets scratched, the coating exposes the raw metal underneath.
We only have one objective. Isn't that dangerous?
Or even if you just, like, have an old stainless steel spoon that's been used too much, the coating can actually rub off, like, towards the middle, and you'll taste it. Experience. Tasting it now from memory. Not pleasant. Boil over a slow fire till quite thick. Stir all the time. Bottle when cold. 100 tomatoes make 4 or 5 bottles and keep good for 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
Incidentally, I'm not paraphrasing any of that. That is literally the way they wrote it. There's an early recipe for tomata catsup from 1817. It still has the anchovies that betray its fish sauce ancestry.
Ancestry.
Gather a gallon of fine, red, and full ripe tomatoes. Mash them with 1 pound of salt. Let them rest for 3 days. Press off the juice. And to each quart, add 1/4 pound of anchovies, 2 ounces of shallots, 1 ounce of ground black pepper. Boil up together for half an hour, strain through a sieve, and put to it the following spices. 1/4 ounce of mace, the same of allspice and ginger, 1/2 ounce of nutmeg, a drachm of coriander seed, and 1/2 drachm of...
Whoa, have the guards been making, like, satanic circles?
cochineal.
Cochineal.
Cochlear.
Ah!
A drachm of cochlea. Is that supposed to be dram? I've seen the word dram before, I didn't know it was CH.
I don't know. Drachm, I think, but maybe it is pronounced dram. I don't know words. Well, I do know words, but I don't know that word.
Pound all together. Let them simmer gently for 20 minutes and strain through a bag. A bag.
Big.
Material ungiven, just a bag.
Well, bags were made of cloth, generally.
Yeah, what kind of cloth do you want to use to strain? I assume, like, the freaking burlap might not suffice.
I mean, it might.
Cheesecloth, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. When cold, bottle it, adding to each bottle a wine glass of brandy. It will keep for 7 years. Mainly because of the salt in the brandy.
The 7-year catch-up.
I gotta notice that these recipes are huge.
Oh yeah, that's generally... Aw, it's a rat.
And yeah, 1/4 ounce of mace. People
They're
used to put
late.
mace in things.
Oh.
What is,
She's interested, but
what does
she's not
properly
really.
used mace even taste like?
I don't know. That's not what I was trying to do.
For a moment, it looked like you'd face one of the game over scenarios in a Grim Fandango. Flowers are kind of growing out of your armor.
Come on, Lake. Climb up on my shoulder. Oh wait, it was up there. Or, you know, do go over towards Remy and freak her out a little bit.
Well, but I can't see that direction, so... Okay.
be sure that nothing dangerous happens.
Lake. Aw.
These guys have much larger eyes than the girls.
They have much larger everything.
Everything, yeah. They're big, and he's the biggest of all. I still haven't had him weighed yet. I need to find out exactly.
Like, his eyes appear to be about a quarter of the size of Remy's eyes.
He's got a little notch in his right ear. A little bitty one.
Rubbery says, only the finest silk for my ketchup, thank you. Silk bag. Put all of your ketchup in an old silk bag.
And smile, smile, smile.
Y'all are much too young to know that song. I'm too young to know that song.
Yeah, it's like it came up at lunch today, actually. The phrase "everything but the kitchen sink."
Yeah.
Someone was unfamiliar with it, and I was like, "It's fine. It's an ancient saying. It's like a couple of centuries old." Turns out it's about almost exactly 1 century old. It's from around 1914.
Huh.
And is actually a derivative of the slightly, like a couple of years older, everything but the kitchen stove. Which makes more sense, because stoves are like vast, nearly immovable fixtures.
Yeah.
That really brought the word fixture to bear. You know, considering that like part of it literally goes through your roof. It also is huge and made of cast iron.
You're huge, but you're not made of cast iron. You're made of soft.
You'd be fairly heavy were that the case.
You're heavier than he already is.
Heavier still, where you're made of bronze.
You bronze rat.
Don't bronze your pets.
Bronze your baby shoes. After the baby's outgrown.
Well, of
You can't
course.
expect a baby to wear bronze shoes.
Nope.
Yeah, too heavy. Kids don't have that kind of musculature.
But man, imagine the kind of muscles they would get after wearing those for a while.
It's actually very bad to work muscles to that level of bulk at a young age. It causes the development to go screwy.
You wouldn't have to teach a kid like that about stranger danger. It'd be the stranger that was in danger.
It's what is effectively a kind of permanent injury.
Well, how do you explain Bam Bam then? Bam Bam grew up big and strong and handsome, as far as, you know, cartoon cavemen go.
It was just a man. It happens.
Something tickled.
Me bumping your elbow, or...
No, it was just something on my side.
Oh.
Which might have been your finger, might have been his tail. I'm not sure which. Ooh, new treasure map. Ishak Pasha's memoir pages. Oh, that's expensive.
So he already had some decent musculature genes from his parents and grandparents. But clearly he got some kind of...
Well, I mean, all the cavemen were pretty strong.
Yeah. And clearly there was some kind of mutation that caused overexpression of some myoprotein or another.
Uh-huh. I should remember just to, like, have a shoulder rat one of these nights.
Rembrandt has decided she is bored.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, where to next?
it'd be much better to have, like, either an animal that goes to the bathroom on a very regular schedule, like a shoulder snick, or a mobile and willful animal that just will leave and go to the bathroom of its own accord, like a shoulder kitten or something. Because you cannot make a cat save against its will. Okay. Kitty's got to use the litter box. Kitty's going to use the litter box. Unless you're being a jerk about it, in which case Kitty's going to use your shoes.
Oh yeah, I probably mentioned it last week on the show. I've told you since then, but a kitten showed up at a. Huh?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a scorpion.
Well, one of you it is. Oh, that was mean. He had no reason to shove that guy so hard. Oh, then you shoved him some more! What a nurse! What a dick. You should have punched him in the jerk.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. He was hobbling with a walk... Oh no, that was a broom. He wasn't hobbling with a walking stick, he was sweeping.
Now he's too angry to sweep, so he's gonna go drink.
That'll make him feel sweepy. It always does me.
I have many useful accessories too.
Why was there sulfur there?
There wasn't. It was part of the deposit. Income collection.
Why did someone put sulfur in the bank?
Because one of my cities produces sulfur.
If you put sulfur in the bank, you're turning it from a bank into a stank.
Where are we?
Stink bank.
If you put propane, you're turning it into a hank.
Oh wait, none of them returned. Yet. The yet is the important part, but it felt...
They were never heard from again.
It was fun to make it sound all dramatic. Let's go to the realtor over there. Because the Animus likes to play,
No.
That's not what I was going for. Anagrams. Chicken Street has got
White meat.
has got raw meat. Chicken Street. It smells like feet. Sorry, the MC5 Shaken Street. Played over here once, and it was misheard as Chicken Street instead. So, just, it was filked off top of head.
Yep. You have like Boat to Hell.
Yeah, another MC5 song, in fact.
Really?
Uh-huh. I don't remember what the name of that song is, but I remember it was MC5 as well.
Maybe they're just bad at enunciating. Oh, hey! There's Shoot Shop.
Yep. Shoot Shop.
I will have you luxuriate.
What is this, Spinners? The answer to that is probably yes. It's the most common type of parachute. It's that round one.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, she?
First, parachutes.
Parachute.
Why is the number in red?
Number in red. Stop, Ray. Oh no. How about the heavy shoot?
Hey, Viets. No? Okay.
Now you can tromp around town with Albert.
Yeah, man, copper. Togepi gold. Bosnian indigo. Yay.
All is right with the world.
Eh. Chicken Street. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby.
The duck ain't right. Tell you.
I'd rather you didn't. No, wait, I just collected earnings. There's not going to be anything in that bank for a while.
Nothing but sulfur. They're getting big, stinky piles of yellow powder. Just building up in the vault.
Turning into a stanky waft.
What a fantastic spectacle.
Well, that sucked.
That
Ladies.
What?
I was just walking past them.
Huh. I always heard that top thing is Faith Cadmium. Arcadius, Lena. This guy's getting a bit twitchy.
Mm-hmm.
If you need aid, you are welcome.
It's the auditory. Getting grumpy, old, and weird.
It's a restricted area, but there are 0 guards out here.
What about that?
Okay, there's 1 guard out there.
You know, the one not looking at you.
Yep. That's the best kind of guard.
There are 0 competent guards out here. Just a lot of crickets. Most of the crickets, almost without exception. Weird outdoor doobers for storing lumber, apparently.
Lumber doobers.
Hey, party. Throw the cake up here, man.
What? A ninja? Awesome, it's a party!
Someone's eating. Someone's eating.
It's fine.
I have arranged a meeting with my uncle Ahmed and the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlater. The Janissaries are loyal to my grandfather, but they have lately become angry over his choice of the next Sultan.
Your uncle?
Exactly. The Janissaries prefer my father, Selim.
You are in a tough spot. But how do the Byzantines fit into this?
I had hoped you might know. Would you be willing to help me find out?
I am tracking them myself. I can help you, as long as our interests run parallel.
I will take what I can get. There is a hatch at the top of that tower which leads to a secret room. Go there, wait, and watch.
Exactly what you want. I made a friend in the Byzantine court. This city might reveal its secrets. Hi, I'm the prince. There's a secret. Let me tell you it so you can do a thing.
Suleiman is
Let me know if you want
investigating
no
the
more
attempt
secrets.
on his life. Eavesdrop on his conversation with the Janissary captain, Tariq Barletti.
N King 729 says, I watch. You and Amk.
Hey, N King.
Something about Peter Hayes' shop. New bombs?
He's probably finished that survey mission.
Wonder if he's mapped out new bombs.
Bomb map.
Here, here, and here. Neat.
Good to know.
Heed my nephew, Tariq. Your incompetence borders on treason. And to think that today, your Janissaries were outshone by an Italian lute player. Preposterous.
An inexcusable failing, Effendi. I will conduct a full investigation.
I will conduct the investigation, Tariq. For reasons that should be obvious.
Evet, Sherzadem. You have your father's wisdom.
And his impatience. Uncle, I am relieved to see you safe.
Likewise, Suleiman. Allah emanet olun. Tariq Bey, a word. What was the purpose of this attack, I wonder? To make me look weak? An ineffective steward of the city? If you are the hand in this mess, Tariq, you have made a grave mistake. My father has chosen me as the next Sultan, not my brother.
Ahmed. I am not depraved enough to imagine the conspiracy you accuse me of.
What have I done to earn such contempt from the Janissaries? What has my brother done for you that I have not?
May I speak freely?
You'd better.
You are weak, Ahmed. Pensive in times of war and restless in times of peace. You lack passion for the traditions of the Ghazi, yet you speak of fraternity in the company of infidels. You make a decent philosopher, Ahmed, but you will be a poor sultan.
You may show yourself out.
Quite a family,
Your uncle lacks sway over the men he will soon command.
Tariq is a hard man. Proud and capable, but ambitious. And he admires my father greatly.
But he failed to secure this palace against the Byzantine invasion. That alone is worth our attention.
Precisely.
Where should we begin?
For now, keep an eye on Tariq and his Janissaries. They spend much of their free time in and around the bazaar.
I will start there when I can.
That was a fairly short sequence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just coming up on
Made
11.
the acquaintance of an Ottoman prince named Suleiman. He's a clever young man, with a fortitude uncommon for his age. On his suggestion, I will be investigating some wayward Janissaries, who may be in league with the Templars. With luck, they will lead me straight to the core of the Templars' leadership. Meanwhile, the Venetian Sophia Sartor continues to help me find the hidden Masyaf keys. She is a diligent woman, full of passion and vigor, and I enjoy her company immensely. But I dare not tell her the purpose of my stay here, nor of my true vocation. Those who do not volunteer in our struggle should not be forced to fight it.
Character fail.
Question mark?
I wonder what that character was supposed to be.
Under ellipsis, possibly?
Except there were 3 dots after it.
Twitch, twitch, twitch. Spaz! Wiggle. Vibrate.
Anyway, yes, as just noted, it is 11. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We'll be back on Saturday at 9 Eastern. We'll be continuing Breath of Death 7. And, of course, next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Thursday Throne, we'll be continuing this. So, thank you so much, and I do hope to see you next time.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.